A very good afternoon, everyone. So, welcome back to HR Board. My name is Nandini Shukla and I teach you paper 2 of UGC NET exam. The subject name is Labor Welfare and the subject code is 55. So, all those students who are preparing for the June 2025 exam, they are most welcome to join my channel HR Board and also join the Telegram group HR Board Official. So, in today's class, we will discuss the answer key which was released on Friday, that was 31st of January. So, this is the part 1 of today's class. In today's class, we will discuss the paper 2 answer key, okay? Subject labor welfare and the subject code is 55. So, starting with the first question, match the following, list 1 with list 2, title and the year of adoption. Please see the question and answer it. The Hours of Work Industry Convention number 1, the Minimum Wage Fixing Machinery Convention number 26, the Prevention of Industrial Accident Recommendation number 31, the Equal Remuneration Convention number 100. सो इससे आपको एक का भी पता होगा तो आप लोग मैच कर लेंगे, जैसे कि द मिनिमम वेज फिक्सिंग मशीनरी कन्वेंशन नंबर 26, ईयर ऑफ एडॉप्शन वाज 1928. सो बी का फर्स्ट एक ही ऑप्शन में आ रहा है, दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर 2. तो इससे हमारा कौन सा ऑप्शन राइट हो जाएगा? ऑप्शन 2. यू कैन मैच योर आंसर्स विद द क्वेश्चन आईडी ऑल्सो. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 52 is match the list 1 with list 2, deductions and their sanctions of the Payment of Wages Act 1936. Deduction for recovery of loans, deductions made from wages, deductions for services rendered, deductions for absence from duty. So सबसे पहले आता है deductions made from wages, section 7 में. So B का फोर्थ आ रहा है दो ऑप्शंस में, 1 and 3 में. So इससे 2 हमारा एलिमिनेट हो जाता है, 4 हमारा एलिमिनेट हो जाता है. फिर आता है डिडक्शंस फॉर एब्सेंस फ्रॉम ड्यूटी, दैट इज सेक्शन नंबर 9. पहले इसको मैच कर लेते हैं, सेक्शन 9. डी का हो जाएगा सेकंड, जो कि एक ऑप्शन में आ रहा है, दैट इज ऑप्शन 1. ठीक है, इससे आप लोग मैच कर लेंगे. ए का थर्ड, बी का फोर्थ, सी का फर्स्ट एंड डी का सेकेंड. मैच लिस्ट 1 एंड लिस्ट 2, लर्निंग स्टाइल्स एंड एक्शंस. ये हमारा कोड्स की लर्निंग स्टाइल से क्वेश्चन है. अकोमोडेटर, कन्वर्जर, डाइवर्जर, एसिमिलेटर. हर बार डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आ जाता था, इस बार मैच द फॉलोइंग में आया है. लेट्स सी द आंसर. द आंसर इज ऑप्शन 2. That is A का थर्ड, accommodator learns by doing and feeling. C. Converger, thinking and doing, learns by thinking and doing. That is B का second. Diverger, feeling and watching, learns by feeling and watching, observing. So diverger C का फोर्थ हो जाएगा and D का फर्स्ट हो जाएगा, that is assimilator, thinking and watching से. ठीक है, दिस डायग्राम इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज 54th क्वेश्चन. एन इंक्रीज्ड कमिटमेंट टू अ प्रीवियस डिसीजन इन स्पाइट ऑफ नेगेटिव इंफॉर्मेशन इज नोन एज एंकरिंग बायस, कंफर्मेटिव बायस, रिस्क एवर्शन या एस्केलेशन ऑफ कमिटमेंट. An increased commitment to a previous decision in spite of negative information is known as escalation of commitment. Option 4th. Question number 55 is, under the provisions of the Industrial Dispute Act of 1947, for an industrial establishment employing 100 or more workmen, who is empowered to issue order to the employer to constitute a works committee? Who is empowered? The inspector, the appropriate government, the board of conciliation, the chief labor commissioner. So the answer is option 2, that is the appropriate government. Question number 56 is, who authored the book titled The Human Side of Enterprise? Who authored the book titled The Human Side of Enterprise? Douglas MacGregor, Elton Mayo, Chris Argyris, Herbert A. Simon. So the answer is Douglas MacGregor. Option 1. Question number 57th is the power to extend the Maternity Benefit Act 1961 to agriculture has been conferred on the state governments by. This act is also very important, although it's not mentioned in the syllabus, but ये repeatedly question आता है Maternity Benefit Act of 1961 से. लास्ट साइकिल में भी हम लोग ने इससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस देखा था सीक्वेंस में अरेंज करने के लिए, और इस बार भी डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन भी आया है, सीक्वेंस में अरेंज करने के लिए भी क्वेश्चन आया है. तो अगर आप लोगों ने नहीं पढ़ा होगा तो इससे आप लोगों के 4 मार्क्स तो चले जाएंगे फिर. So the power to extend the Maternity Benefit Act 1961 to agriculture has been conferred on the state governments by Section 1, Section 2, Subsection 1 of the Act. So it's mentioned here. Section 2, Subsection 1. ये आप लोग पढ़ लीजिएगा, ठीक है. ये आप लोग रीड आउट कर लीजिएगा तो आप लोगों को समझ आ जाएगा. Question number 58 is which of the following matters under dispute shall be within the jurisdiction of the labor courts under the ID Act of 1947. Please also tell me the schedule of the labor court. The application and interpretation of standing orders, illegality or otherwise of strike or lockout, withdrawal of any customary concession or privilege, retrenchment of workmen and closure of establishment. So A, B, C are within the jurisdiction of the labor court. That is option 1. Next question 59th is a business enterprise which has entered into an agreement with the trade union that a worker will have to become the member of the union within specified period of them securing employment in the enterprise and that they will continue union membership in order to retain the job is called close shop, union shop, agency shop, or maintenance of membership shop. The answer is union shop, option 2. A business enterprise which has entered into an agreement with the trade union that a worker will have to become the member of the union within a specified period of them securing the employment in the enterprise, and they will continue to be the member of the union in order to retain their job. Next is question number 60. Which of the following stages of growth and process of human resource management function was identified by C.K. Prahlad? The reactive function, the independent HRD function, the supportive HRD function, या the integrative HRD function? So answer is option 4, that is A, B, C and D. Question number 61 is the general funds of a registered trade union shall not be spent for which of the following purpose as per the Trade Unions Act of 1926? The payment of salaries, allowances and expenses to office bearers of the trade union, yes. The conduct of trade dispute on behalf of the trade union or member thereof, yes. The payment of affiliation fee to the political party, no. The compensation of members for loss arising out of trade disputes, so third option, क्योंकि पूछा गया है not be spent. Question number 62 is arrange the provisions of the Maternity Benefit Act 1961 in proper sequence from earlier to latest. So when you will arrange the sections, so the answer will be option 1. Employment of or work by women prohibited during certain periods, section 4. Then is leave for miscarriage, section 9. Then है crèche facility, section 11, subsection A. Then dismissal during absence of pregnancy, section 12. And then is specters to be the public servant, section 16. Question number 63 is arrange the following employers' federations according to their formation from earlier to latest. Arrange the following employers' federation according to their formation from earliest to latest. All India Organization of Employers, All India Manufacturers Organization, FICCI, EFI, Council of Indian Employers. So when you will arrange All India Organization of Employers 1932, All India Manufacturers Organization 1941, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce 1927, Employers Federation of India 1933, Council of Indian Employers 1956. So when you will arrange them from earliest to latest, then option 2 will be the right option, starting from C and ending with E, Council of Indian Employers. Question number 64 is how many continuous period of work to be performed by a building worker before attaining the age of 60 years to be eligible for all benefits mentioned under the Building and Other Construction Workers Regulation of Employment and Condition of Service Act of 1996, for at least 1 year, for at least 2 years, for at least 3 years, for at least 90 days. So the answer is option 3, that is for at least 3 years. Continuous period of work to be performed. Question number 65 is in which of the following the criteria of recognition of the trade union has been laid down? Criteria for recognition of the trade union has been laid down. So it's not the Trade Union Act, but it's the Code of Discipline, that is option 3. Question number 66 is an organization development OD approach that seeks to identify the unique qualities and special strengths of an organization, which can be then built on to improve performance, is called appreciative inquiry, process consultation, survey feedback, or team building. So the answer is option 1, that is appreciative inquiry. Question number 67 is arrange the following employment generation programs of government from earliest to latest. From earliest to latest. Schemes वगैरह से भी related हर बार question आता है. So if you know the years, so you can arrange them according to their launching years. So food for work program 1977 से start हुआ है. Then is National Rural Employment Program 1980. Then है Rural Landless Employment Guarantee Program of 1983. Then is Jawahar Rojgar Yojana 1989, and then is B Jawahar Gram Samriddhi Yojana 1999. So option 1 will be the right option. Question number 68 is an approach to managing international operation in which top management and other key positions are filled by people from the home country is called as ethnocentric approach, polycentric approach, geocentric approach, or wholly owned subsidiary approach. So it's the option 1, that is ethnocentric approach. Question number 69 is who has formulated the strategic HR framework approach of HRD? Strategic HR framework approach, ये मैच द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन में भी आया हुआ है. अभी आप लोग आगे आने वाले क्वेश्चंस में देखेंगे. तो अगर उसमें आप लोगों ने सही मैच किया हो तो इसमें आप लोग जरूर से इसका आंसर सही दे पाएंगे. So it's Ulrich and Lake, TV Rao, Uday Parikh या Friedman. So the answer is option 1, that is Ulrich and Lake. Question number 70 is sequentially arrange the members' behaviors in the stages of group development. So starting with the option, पहले तो इसका करेक्ट ऑप्शन देख लेते हैं. ऑप्शन 2 इज द राइट ऑप्शन. अब देखते हैं स्टार्टिंग विद ईगर एंक्शियस गैदर इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द मेंबर्स. फर्स्ट स्टेप है. Then is confront the differences, hostilities, feel frustrated, a lot of competition. Then is less dissatisfied and a feeling of belongingness to the group. Then is interdependence in personal relations, tendency to get involved in and problem solving. And the last is upset and depressed. So these are the stages of group development. Members' behavior in these stages of group development. Question number 71 is, indifference curves have a number of important properties, characteristics. Which among the following is a wrong statement about the property of indifference curve? Indifference curves are downward sloping. High indifference curves indicate higher levels of utility. Indifference curves are concave to the origin. Indifference curves do not intersect. So which is the wrong statement? Wrong statement पूछा है. So questions भी आप लोगों को ध्यान से पढ़ने हैं. So इसका ऑप्शन होगा ऑप्शन 3. Indifference curves are convex to the origin होना चाहिए था आंसर. ठीक है, ऑप्शन 3 is the right option. Question number 72 is, the provisions of which section of the Equal Remuneration Act of 1976 shall not affect any priority or reservation for scheduled caste or scheduled tribes, ex-servicemen, retrenched employees of any class or category of persons in the matter of recruitment to the post in an establishment or employment. So it's section 3, section 5, section 6, section 7. So answer is option 2, that is section 5. Moving to question number 73. Match the list 1 with list 2. Holland's personality types with their activities: realistic, investigative, conventional, and enterprising. So realistic is prefers physical activities that require skill, strength, and coordination. A का second. Investigative is prefers activities that involve thinking, organizing, and investigative. Investigate करना यानी कि involve thinking, organizing, and understanding. Then है conventional, prefers rule, regulated, orderly, and unambiguous activities. Enterprising is prefer verbal activities in which there are opportunities to influence others. So option 2 is the right option. Question number 74 is, which among the following is not an indirect cost of accident? इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्सीडेंट नहीं है, मतलब क्या पूछा गया, कौन सा इसमें से डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्सीडेंट है? लॉस ऑफ अर्निंग पावर, लॉस ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, कॉस्ट ऑफ ब्रेकिंग इन अ न्यू वर्कर, या रिहैबिलिटेशन एक्सपेंसिव्स. So the answer is option 4. Rehabilitation expenses is the direct cost of accident. Question number 75 is, Henry Fayol classified all the business activities into 6 categories. Which of the following are included in that? Financial, marketing, accounting, security, या technical? Financial, marketing, accounting, security, and technical. So the answer is A, C, D, and E. That is option number 4. Because marketing is not the business activities given by Henry Fayol. इसकी जगह क्या आना चाहिए? कौन कौन सी एक्टिविटीज होती हैं? फाइनेंशियल होती है, टेक्निकल, कमर्शियल, सिक्योरिटी, अकाउंटिंग एंड मैनेजरियल होती है. ठीक है, कौन कौन सी होती है याद रख लीजिएगा: टेक्निकल, कमर्शियल, फाइनेंशियल, सिक्योरिटी, अकाउंटिंग, मैनेजरियल. Question number 76 is, match list 1 with list 2. Provisions with their sections of the Factories Act of 1948. So इसमें भी अगर आप लोगों को एक दो का पता है तो आप लोग मैच कर लेंगे. सबसे पहले आता है क्या? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ साइट अप्रेजल कमेटी, दैट इज सेक्शन 41 का ए. सो 1 होना चाहिए. इससे हमारा ऑप्शन 4 एलिमिनेट हो गया. अब वर्कर्स पार्टिसिपेशन इन सेफ्टी मैनेजमेंट की बात करी जाए तो वो आता है सेक्शन 41 जी, दैट इज बी का फोर्थ, इससे हमारा ऑप्शन नंबर 3 विल बी द राइट ऑप्शन। ठीक है, अगर आप लोगों को वर्कर्स पार्टिसिपेशन इन सेफ्टी मैनेजमेंट का सेक्शन पता है, सेक्शन 41G, तो आप लोग मैच कर लेंगे, उससे सारे ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट होकर ऑप्शन 3 विल बी द राइट ऑप्शन आ जाएगा। क्वेश्चन नंबर 77 इज सीक्वेंशियली अरेंज द फॉलोइंग स्टेप्स ऑफ स्ट्रैटेजिक प्लानिंग प्रोसेस। स्ट्रैटेजिक प्लानिंग प्रोसेस के स्टेप्स पूछे हैं। एनवायरमेंटल एनालिसिस, मिशन एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, स्ट्रैटेजिक डिसीजन मेकिंग, सेल्फ अप्रेजल, स्ट्रैटेजिक इंप्लीमेंटेशन एंड कंट्रोल। लास्ट में आएगा स्ट्रैटेजिक इंप्लीमेंटेशन एंड कंट्रोल, सो इससे ऑप्शन 4 एलिमिनेट हो जाएगा। अब स्टार्टिंग विद एनवायरमेंटल एनालिसिस और द मिशंस एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स। अब आप लोग इसमें देखेंगे स्ट्रैटेजिक इंप्लीमेंटेशन एंड कंट्रोल से पहले होगा सब में, देखिए CCC ऑप्शन है, तो मतलब स्ट्रैटेजिक डिसीजन मेकिंग। अगर ये हमारा 5th स्टेज है तो ये हमारा हो जाएगा 4th स्टेज। स्टार्टिंग विद मिशंस एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, ये फर्स्ट है, ये सेकंड है एंड ये थर्ड है, सो ऑप्शन 2 विल बी द राइट ऑप्शन। Starting with missions and objectives, then it's the environmental analysis, then is the self-appraisal, strategic decision making, and strategic implementation and control. Match list 1 with list 2, question number 78. Wage theories with their explanation. Subsistence theory is related to standard of living theory, wage fund theory, standard of living theory है, देखिए standard of living, wages tends to conform to the standard of living to which the worker has become habituated, so B का थर्ड 2 ऑप्शंस में आ रहा है। Subsistence, so A का फोर्थ एक ही ऑप्शन में आ रहा है, दैट इज ऑप्शन 2, बाकी आप लोग मैच कर लेंगे। A का फोर्थ, B का थर्ड, C का सेकेंड एंड D का फर्स्ट। क्वेश्चन नंबर 79 is the management position description questionnaire. मैनेजमेंट पोजीशन डिस्क्रिप्शन क्वेश्चन, कभी कभी फुल फॉर्म भी पूछा जा सकता है, MPDQ। Management Position Description Questionnaire contains how many items related to managerial characteristics? 178, 194, 208 या 400? So the answer is option 3, that is 208, and which is grouped into 13 categories. 208 items grouped into 13 categories. Question number 80 is the Warwick model of HRM was developed by whom? Henry and Pettigrew, David Guest, Fombrin, Tichy and Devana, Dave and Ulrich. So it's the option 1, Henry and Pettigrew. Question number 81 is which of the following are the reasons for layoff as per the provisional of the Industrial Dispute Act of 1947? Which of the following are the reasons for the layoff as per the provisions of the Industrial Dispute Act of 1947? So the answer which is given by the UGC net is option 3, A, B, D and E. A, B, D and E. बट अभी इस क्वेश्चन को हम लोग होल्ड पे रखते हैं, अगर किसी ने भी इस क्वेश्चन को चैलेंज किया होगा तो देखते हैं फाइनल आंसर की में इसका क्या आंसर आता है, बिकॉज ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ मशीनरी तो हमारे ऑप्शन में आना ही आना चाहिए, दैट इज सी। और इस ऑप्शन में जो नेट ने दिया इसमें सी ऑप्शन नहीं है, क्योंकि ये देखिए ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ मशीनरी होना चाहिए। मीन्स द फेलियर रिफ्यूजल, डेफिनेशन को जब आप लोग पढ़ेंगे, फेलियर refusal or inability of an employer on account of shortage of coal, power or raw material or accumulation of stocks. So accumulation of stocks हो गया, shortage of coal, power, raw material हो गया, breakdown of machinery हो गया, so A, C और E होना चाहिए, natural calamity हो गया, D होना चाहिए, so A, C, D और E तो हमारे ऑप्शन में होना चाहिए। ठीक है, कौन कौन से? A, C, D और E। डेफिनेशन में कहीं भी सरप्लस नंबर ऑफ वर्कमैन की बात नहीं हुई है, जैसा कि मुझे दिख रहा है। ठीक है, तो देखते हैं इस क्वेश्चन का क्या आंसर आता है फाइनल आंसर की में। Question number 82 is which of the following is not correct relating to the classical approach of management? Which of the following is not correct relating to the classical approach of management? An organization is a socio-technical system. Functions, principles, and skills of management are considered universal. Formal education and training is emphasized for developing managerial skills. Emphasis is placed on economic efficiency. So the answer is option 1. Because it's given in the systems approach. Question number 83 is as proposed by Albert Bandura, self-efficiency can be increased in which of the following ways? इस क्वेश्चन में भी थोड़ा डाउट है, इस क्वेश्चन को भी अभी हम लोग होल्ड पे ही रखते हैं, देखते हैं फाइनल आंसर की में इसका क्या आंसर आता है, क्योंकि इसमें या तो प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक हो सकती है, सेल्फ एफिशिएंसी की जगह सेल्फ एफिकेसी होना चाहिए था, ठीक है, तब इसका आंसर होता ए बी सी एंड ई, ए बी सी एंड ई, दैट इज ऑप्शन 4। ये देखिए द रिसर्चर, इसको पढ़ेंगे आप लोग, द रिसर्चर who developed the self-efficacy theory by Albert Bandura argues that there are 4 ways by which self-efficacy can be increased, not self-efficiency. These are two different words, okay? Self-efficacy and self-efficiency is different words. So अगर ये printing mistake हुई है, so इसको correct करना चाहिए. So ये स्क्रीनशॉट ये मैंने पिक ली है कौन सी, स्टेफेंस रॉबिन्सन की और ओबी की बुक से, ठीक है, उसमें ऑप्शंस दिए गए हैं इनएक्टिव मास्टरी, विकेरियस मॉडलिंग, वर्बल परसुएशन एंड अराउजल। Question number 84 is the model grievance procedure in India has been worked out by Standing Labour Committee, Indian Labour Conference, International Labour Organization या Central Board of Workers Education. So the answer is option 2, that is Indian Labour Conference. Question number 85 is as per the provisions of the Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provisions Act of 1952, an establishment employing how many persons may apply to maintain a provident fund account in relation to the establishment with the consent of majority of employees? 500 or more, 200 or more, 100 or more या 50 or more? So the answer is option 3, 100 or more. जब आप लोग EPF Act of 1952 में सेक्शन 16A में जाएंगे तब आप लोग ये पढ़ेंगे तो आप लोगों को पता चल जाएगा, ये इधर लिखा 100 और more, ठीक है, ये रीड आउट आप लोग कर लेंगे। Question number 86 is sequentially arrange the following communication channel from low to high. Letters, telephone conversations, electronic mail, face-to-face conversations या voice mail. So the answer is option 3. Starting with letters, then is electronic mail, then is voice mail, then telephonic conversations, and then is last is face-to-face conversations. Question number 87 is economists have classified labor markets in 2 ways, theoretical and empirical classifications. अब इसमें theoretical classification पूछा गया कौन कौन से, industrial labor market, organized labor market, white collar labor market, unorganized labor market या blue collar labor market. So theoretical classification is organized and unorganized, that is B and D, that is option 1. Question number 88 is who has defined organizational health? Who has defined organizational health as the promotion and maintenance of physical, mental and social well-being of workers in all occupations, prevention among workers of ill health caused by the working conditions, protection of workers in their employment from risk resulting from factors adverse to health, placing and maintenance of the worker in an occupational environment adapted to his physical, psychological equipment. ILO, WHO, Indian Labour Conference या Joint Committee of ILO and WHO. So the answer is not the ILO, not the WHO, but it's the Joint Committee of ILO and WHO on Organizational Health, which was held on 1950. Option 4. Question number 89th is dark triad consists of which of the following triads? Dark triad. So when you will eliminate option B and option E, ऑप्शन बी और ऑप्शन ई को जहां आप लोग एलिमिनेट करेंगे जिसमें भी आ रहा है, so you will get the correct answer as option A, C and D, that is option 3. Question number 90 is sequentially arrange the following provisions as per the sections under the Factories Act of 1948 in ascending order. Ascending order यानी कि सेक्शन छोटे से बड़ा की तरफ हम लोग जाने, छोटे सेक्शन से बड़े सेक्शंस की तरफ. So first is the correct answer is option 2, starting with section number 24, striking gear and devices for cutting off powers. Then is section 28, hoist and lifts. Then is pressure plants. Then is precaution against dangerous fumes and gases, etc. Then is safety in buildings and machinery. Safety of buildings and machinery, section 14. Question number 91 is which of the following are theories of labor welfare? Adequacy of wage theory, police theory, placating theory, functional theory, association of democratic values theory. Adequacy of wage is not a theory, it's a principle. ठीक है? This is also not a theory. The theories are police theory, placating theory and functional theory, B, C and E. That is option 2. Option 2. Coming to question number 92 is which of the following are the standing plans? There are two types of plans, ongoing plans and these standing plans. Two types of plan कौन से होते हैं? Single use plans and the standing plans. So the answer is option number 2, that is A, C and E. A, C and E. Policy, procedures and rules. Policy, procedures and rules are the standing plans or the ongoing plans, and the single use plans are, these are the single use plans. Programs, projects, schedules. ठीक है? Question number 93 is who was the founder of All India Manufacturers Organization? M. Vishweshwaraya, G.D. Birla, Purushottam Thakkar या महात्मा गांधी? So the answer is option 1. Question number 94th is which of the following is not a type of organizational commitment? There are three types of organizational commitment: effective, continuous, normative. Cognitive is not the organizational commitment. So option 2 will be the right option. Question number 95 is the maximum weekly hours of work for a worker including the overtime shall not exceed how many hours under the provision power to make exempting orders of the Factories Act of 1948? 48 hours, 50 hours, 54 hours या 60 hours? So the answer is 60 hours. For reference, you can check the Factories Act of 1948, section 65, subsection 3. Okay. Question number 96 is as per the provisions of the Payment of Gratuity Act of 1972, for determination of the amount of gratuity, the controlling authority shall conduct inquiry in respect of the matters. for determination of the amount of gratuity? So the answer is A, B, D and E. That is option number 3. For reference, you can see the section 7 subsection 5. Okay. Determination of the amount of gratuity. Question number 97th is quality for work life refers to programs designed to create a workplace that enhances employees' well-being. Who said this? The answer is option 1, that is Thomas S. Bateman and Scott A. Snell. Option 1. Question number 98 is experienced advertisers use the guide AIDA to construct their advertisement. Here, AIDA refers to, the answer is option 3. That is attention, interest, desire and action. Attention, interest, desire and action. Question number 99th is match the list 1 with list 2. Answer is option 1. Appointment of certifying surgeons by state government is in section 3. Section 10. Safeguarding health of young persons, section 69. Dangerous operations in factories, section 87, and obligation of manager of the factory to send notice whenever any worker contracts disease specified in schedule, section 89. Question number 100 and last question of today's class. Mine employing how many persons is required to provide and maintain adequate and suitable shelters for taking foods with provisions for drinking water? 150, 150 or 30? So the answer is option number 3, that is 50. For reference, you can check the Mines Act of 1958, section 48, subsection O. Okay. Rest questions we will discuss in part 2. Okay. So this is all for today's class. I hope you will find this session valuable and informative. I am so sorry for the background noise. For any kind of doubt, you can comment in the comment box. Okay.